Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for Quavo. I'm going to be using these 3 decks to look into his energy. Of course, I'm going to shuffle all 3 decks and then I'm going to pull directly from the decks and see what's going on with him. This is very interesting though, this devil card that popped up. This is showing me bondage, restriction, pain, sorrow, loss. So that's really interesting. That's one of his header energies. So we're going to be looking to see what that's about. This is definitely going to be an interesting reading for sure. I can already tell. Yeah, it has to do with karma. It definitely has to do with karma. So this is really interesting. Something's going on with karma. It's like what he dished out is going to be served back to him. So let's see what's going on with this deck. Shit. All right, no energies came out. This is weird sexual shit that's going on. I'll just put it right here for now and I'll get into it as the reading progresses. This is going to be the last deck I'm going to shuffle. Well, he has a lot of choices, variety. You know, he doesn't know what he wants to dabble in. This energy, when this appears to me, it's always about trying to make something appear a particular way, trying to make it seem abundant, but usually it's the opposite. That King of Cups, that dragon that you've seen, I don't know if you guys seen it, it went back in. So he's not feeling so powerful emotionally. You know what I mean? It's like he's all over the place. I'm getting energy of crisis, of desperation. Let's see what this is, because this is face down, so this is about his emotion as well. This is interesting, right? Because this is showing me that he's dealing with narcissism. So I don't know if this is part of his karma, if he's been narcissistic. But this is a card of narcissism for me. You know, this is usually for people that are suffering some intense narcissism. So, yeah. Sorry, I like to have it as even as I can get it. Again, his emotion. Operating in the shadows. He's definitely operating in the shadows. I'm laughing because it's like kind of relating to this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this though. Because like I know what the energy is, but this is a very jacked up energy. And how these cards fell is showing me that he's crooked. Like he's definitely off. Because not only is he... This is showing me that he's a fucked up person. And this is part of his karma. He's been doing a lot of things in secret, and a lot of things in secret is being done to him. This is showing me though it's not going to bring him down. It's definitely not going to bring him down. He's definitely going to be trying to make things happen. Because at the moment he sees an opportunity. This is regarding work. So it's like his personal life, he's dealing with a lot of chaos, trauma. But as far as work goes, I'm seeing some positive situations happen. I'm sorry for the lighting kind of going in and out. I don't know why it does that. Hopefully that's better. It's actually not the light. The cards, like the colors, I guess, it triggers the cam to become all funny. I don't know what that's about, but all right, perfect. So I'm gonna pull from here. Yeah, this is gonna be him wanting to get away, with him wanting a cleanse, like a vacation, him trying to get away from people. So let's get into this reading. Also, I'm using 4 cards for the header energy. I don't know if I said that. You know, guys, I like to have it as balanced as I can. So let's see what's going on with this devil energy, because it's showing bondage, restriction, pain. Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen it, right? When I was shuffling with this deck, it was the King of Cups, that blue dragon with like the red hair or fur, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know, scales or whatever. But it's that same energy, because it was showing me that it has to do with sort of his emotional stability. So his emotions are off. This is showing me a love connection that kind of went sour. I'm gonna be honest, quick disclaimer, I don't really know anything of him, like who he's dating, if he's married, if he has a baby mama. I don't know any of that. My thing is more just the energy, so I like to pick up the energies. I don't really care to get into like the gossipy stuff. Unless like I know of it, then it's cool, but I really don't know. So this is going to be me just picking up the energies. But yeah, something's going on with the love connection. It's definitely putting him in a bad place. Let's see what's going on here, because this is showing me that he's getting into some weird sexual shit. This is the energy of being extorted. He's definitely being extorted. I don't know. This is like giving me a vibe that someone has dirt on him. So it's kind of just like, if you don't want me to put dirt out that you're into weird sexual shit, you know, you're gonna have to like give me an allowance. It's that sort of energy. Let's actually look deeper into this energy. Yeah, with this, I do everything, unequal, give and take, lazy, mooching, disrespect, blame game. What did I tell you guys? It has something to do with a sexual situation. You know what I mean? It's a definite awkward sexual situation. And it's almost like whoever he's dealing with, they're extorting him for money. So it shows with this card for sure, with this unequal give and take and this mooching. So interesting. Let's look here and see what's happening with all his choices, the variety. What this King of Wands is showing me, he has a lot of choices and variety as far as work goes, making music. And he's definitely aware of it. Let's look further and see what's going on with that. With this death situation showing me, this situation can potentially affect his business prospects, because he can do a lot of things. You know, I can only guess because I know he raps, so I know like he can probably get into reality, he can make more music, he can probably even get into acting, I don't know. But he has a lot of choices for sure. But because he has bad dealings with people, that could come to the surface. It can definitely come to the surface. Let's look deeper into that. With this voodoo and practices, this is funny that this card came up, right? Because I did a reading for like Selena Gomez and a lot of other celebrities where this voodoo card comes up. And I didn't like know like why it was happening, because it was like back to back to back. And now like when I actually thought about it, it made sense. It's because of the season that we're in, you know, for particular people that do like witchcraft, spell work, whatever. You know, it's that December month and all that. So it's like, it makes sense. This is showing me, I'm gonna be real with you guys, that he's getting involved with this. Not only that, but he has people trying to perform shady spell work on him. rituals to keep him stuck, rituals so he can trip up. This is showing me that he's trying to get out of bondage as well, because he's in bad situations regarding people. I'm actually getting more than one person. So this is interesting. He's definitely in his spell bag because of what time it is. Let's see what's going on with this cleanse. Let's just show me he needs a cleanse. He's going to be trying to cleanse by working. So he's not going to be going on a vacation where he's going to be like going to the Bahamas or something. This is showing me that he's going to be caught up with work. You know, he's going to be planting seeds. But he's really beat up. If you look at this, again, it shows that he has a lot of variety. You see with this 7 of Cups and this 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. It's funny because I usually don't like say like 7 of Pentacles or 7 of Cups. So like sometimes when the label isn't there saying it, I'm just like, is it 7 of Pentacles or 7 Pentacles? I get caught up. But anyway, this is showing me though that he's going through it. He's definitely going through it. So it's that same vibe. It's like he's going through a lot of shit at the moment. Let's look and see what's going on here. Because this is showing me has to do with a relationship. And this came up while I was shuffling karma. You see with the scales. He's definitely going through karma. So this is very interesting. Let's look further. I want to see what this karma is about. A gold digger. So what did I tell you? You see, you can't make this shit up. I definitely shuffled in front of you guys and all that. So it is what it is. This is very funny to me. Also, I know it's kind of funny because sometimes I have the cards close or I might pull back like far away. It's because I know it's like sometimes if the card is too close, then the screen, you see how it got dark right now? So I think I have to keep it further back. I'm sorry it has to be that way. It is what it is. Because I know in my Will Smith reading I did, I was going crazy when I seen like the video after because how the screen was going in and out. I didn't like that at all. But I can't help it. You know, it's just the screen. But anyway, what did I tell you guys? It had to do with someone basically like trying to extort him. You know, I'm getting a lot of shit with this. I'm getting a lot of shit. It's like he got caught up. I don't know how he got caught up because I know it has to do with sexual shit. But now it's like he's caught up in a transactional relationship. And what this is giving me too is that this doesn't have to be something that people see. You know, maybe you guys see it and you probably already know like, oh yeah, we know who that is. But if you don't know who this could be, this is showing me that this is some behind the scenes type of shit. So I don't know like if he's been, actually I do know, so I shouldn't say that. He's been messing with strippers. He's been messing with sex workers. Also, for the sake of YouTube, let me say this is all allegedly, and this is all for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, this is actually showing me that he's been messing with, and I have to say it, I'm sorry guys, because if I don't say it, the energies aren't going to be nice to me, and it's not going to like give me all the information, so I have to say it, fuck. But he's been messing with transgender women. You know, I mean, it's his own lifestyle and all that, but it's definitely significant. You know, that's why I was kind of forced to say it. You know, so it's like he's been messing with escorts, sex workers, whatever you want to call it, strippers. He's been messing with alternative ladies. That's why I was laughing when this card came out, because it was giving me that vibe. I just didn't want to say it, but the energy is pushing me to say it, so that's what that's about. Let's see what's going on with this. This is a tough situation, right? Because if you look at this King of Swords, he wants to be very strategic. He's actually in that vibe. Like, and the funny thing is too, he wants to pull back what's been going on. You see how this Griffin is pulling back that sword? He has resentment, animosity, obviously, right? If you're being extorted. But he's been caught up in some shady shit, some shady dealings. You see all these clouds in the background and all this, it looked like water, air. He got caught up. This is showing me he let his sexual needs get the best of him. So now he's learning a very deep lesson. Because the Griffin is always about lessons and learning and experiences that has to do with learning. So he's definitely learning some deep shit right now. Let's actually look further into that energy. Because he has gifts. This is showing me he definitely has gifts. But again, he's caught up. So it's putting a damper on things. Because he's trying to work and he's trying to make things happen. But how can you put out your best when you have this heavy burden on what you're trying to do? Let's actually look further into this situation. He's going to be making some things happen, though. He's definitely going to be making some things happen. Let me actually look deeper into this energy. This is showing me that he's really desperate. He wants to get away. This is showing me, though, it's going to be hard. This is showing me like he's in an impossible situation. That he's like really deep in some fuck shit. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's look into this voodoo energy and all his opportunities and things possibly coming up from the surface and all that. This is some real interesting energies. Because for me, this Page of Swords is always the air of change. This is showing me he might be able to survive this shit. It's definitely showing me he might be able to survive it. Like, I don't want to jump to conclusions and shit, but this is showing me he might be able to survive it. Let's look deeper. This is fascinating. This is definitely fascinating. This is showing me there's a way out. And he's going to be coming out of this. But he's going to be suffering some humiliation, some disgrace. And then he'll be able to move forward. But he has to deal with some humiliation and disgrace. This is giving me because he's been very shady to people or someone. I don't know who this can be, but this is showing me that he did someone really dirty and he abused his power. So now he's in a dynamic where like the reverse is happening to him. Let's look here because that has to do with him and his opportunities, but him being like beat up and shit. Yeah, with this betrayal, he's gonna be betrayed. So it's like, that's why I didn't want to like jump to conclusions, because it was showing me like an energy like he'll be able to get out, but it wasn't definite. But this is showing me that this is going to be some heavy shit. This is definitely going to be some heavy shit, because I'm getting like he's doing a lot of crafting. He's definitely doing a lot of crafting. This is showing me like he's trying to set up someone so they can stop. This is this is some very complicated energy, right? Because I don't even know how to explain it. Because, like, I know what's going on, but it's like, how do I phrase it? Because it's like, if someone has dirt on you, right? But you don't want them to, like, start talking and shit. So then you start thinking of ways to get them, like, twisted in some shit. You know what I mean? Like, where you start talking to friends, you start... This is giving me, like... He's trying to talk to people in the industry. He's trying to talk to people, like, in the stripper scene. Like, he's trying to mess with whoever this person is. You know, he's trying to be smart about it. You know, he's, like... It's a vibe where he's, like, not around, but he's trying to have people do things. So this person can feel like, damn, why is all this bad stuff happening to me? You know, to, like, fuck up their mind, to fuck up their head. So it's really weird. I know it sounds kind of like immature and funny, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting. Let's look further, actually. damn, the fact that these cards both kind of came out, I have to use both of them. This is showing me because he really wants to be happy again, and he really wants to get into work, but it's showing me that, yeah, he's focusing on work, but things aren't the same because all this heavy ass energy. But justice is going to be coming into this situation as well for the person that's trying to extort him, or that is extorting him and abusing him and shit. This is a very karmic situation. It's very karmic. Very interesting. Let's look and see what's going on with this situation here. Again, it's that same vibe. You guys know how I feel about 3, right? 3 is always about like obstruction, fights, challenges. But if you look at the image, it's him trying to come up with a plan. So it's that same situation. It's like he's trying to handle whoever this gold digger is, whoever has dirt on him. But it's a challenge. It's a definite challenge. It's just repeating the same energy. It's not giving me anything new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for each slot and be done with this reading. So let's see what's going on with this slot. It's showing me a lot of shame and disgrace is what I'm getting. It's definitely a lot of shame and disgrace. I'm picking up the energy. That's why I'm like not saying anything. This is going to cause a lot of damage for him. This is definitely going to cause a lot of damage for him. I'm going to just leave it at that. It's definitely going to cause a lot of damage for him. Let's get into this energy here with this androgyny and all that shit. You know, this person can't be controlled. This person is wild. With this Knight of Wands in this deck, this always shows me like someone that's just into some crazy ass shit. Someone that can't be controlled. So it's like, he's really desperate. Sorry, my nails are really short. He's really desperate to have some shit happen. But what's being shown to me is that this is going to be a battle. This is not something that's going to be resolved quick. This is going to be something that he's going to be dealing with for a long ass time. That's what's being shown to me. And this person that he's dealing with is ruthless. This person isn't even trying to like give him an inch of help or anything. So it is what it is. Let's see what's going on with this situation. He's going to have a restart, a reset. He's definitely going to have a reset. Something's going to be going in his favor. So it's like, yeah, he's going to have a lot of negativity. Yeah, things are going to be harsh and going to be just fucked up for him. But this is showing me he's going to be able to survive it. He's definitely going to be able to survive it. But he's going to switch up his lifestyle. So I don't know whatever he's doing, but you're going to see Quavo 2.0. You know what I mean? It's going to be a whole different vibe with him. You know, because this has to do with his energies, his lifestyle, what he was caught up with. So this is showing me that once all this is taken care of and it's done, he's going to be switching up his identity. Now let's look here and see what's going on with this justice and this cleanse. Yeah, this you don't own me and this freedom, he's going to be freed from it. So this is a very good sign. This was the last card, so it gave the information that I was curious about. Because for me, I'm not like asking particular questions. This reading was about me just letting the energies flow. So I was committed to that. But this is a real good energy with this you don't own me. So he's going to be free. He's going to become a lion. Because I'm getting a vibe like he's going to rebel from this situation. You know, karma is going to slowly become like into his favor. But it's like karma that's doing it. So it's like one of those situations. But things is definitely going to balance out for him. He's going to become free, and he's not going to be dealing with all this restriction and bondage. So that's good. That's really good. And he's going to be cleansed. I'll leave the reading here. Thank you for watching. Definitely press the thumbs up button if you made it this far. Also, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. I appreciate it. And if you would like to have a reading with me, how to go about that will be in the description box. Thank you again. Bye.